All right, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. And sorry for the late start. It is nil all, and that was just a shot there. And I can tell you, I bring good news. The Eagles, Excelsior, they're leading 1-0 at this point. I bring you news. It's Excelsior High School. They're up 1-0 over Mona High. Looks to be the number 7 player from Excelsior getting that goal. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. See, I bring good news if you're an Excelsior fan, of course. All right, so that was a brilliant shot. Keeper beaten there. All right, well placed shot there. And, the keeper could not get a hold of that one. So it is Excelsior High School leading 1-0, courtesy of the number 7 player. And as soon as my co-host comes in a little bit, I look and I'm looking at Craig Butler there, not doing good with this one. But thank you guys for being here. Please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. So it is Excelsior. Let me just try and add that in the chat here. Excelsior 1, Mona nil. All right. So again, welcome. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right. And if you're here, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. At this point, there is a pause on the play, so you're not missing out. All right. So there's the keeper is down. All right. And so they're just right now giving some attention to the keeper there. So looks as if we're going to get things going. And I am just trying to share this link here. All right, just give me a moment here. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us, and it is Excelsior leading 1-0 in this Walker Cup final at the National Stadium. All right, so ball just about the center of the park now. and Excelsior, Mona. So Mona not playing in their red, blue attire, it looks like here. Mona. All right, Mona here trying to get to get an equalizer here. So just about 14 minutes have passed, going into 15 minutes here. Mona trying to move forward. Excelsior there, just about the center of the park, some back and forth. All right, so again, if you're just tuning in, it is 1-0 in favor of Excelsior. Mona clad in dark blue here. Excelsior in green and yellow. All right, the Eagles, they're trying to get another one here. Some good defending there from Mona. Now Mona sends it forward here. And this one goes out. And it's going to be a throw-in, I believe, for Mona High School. All right, so still with Mona, who is going to take this one again. It went out. And let us see what will happen in this context. Welcome one, welcome all. Do not be afraid to comment in the chat there. All right, Mona with a kick there. Let us see what happens here. Some toss up there in the box, whistle on the play. And just trying to figure out the referee's call. It's going to be a free kick awarded to Excelsior. All right, so that's the situation there. Mona seems to be, they're going to make a change, Mona High. All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, Mona now trying to go forward. Excelsior defending. Mona, can they get the turn and the pass that they're looking for here? Mona High School, Excelsior defender is on. So good there, good defending there from Excelsior. Mona. And some pushing and shoving there from the Mona player. But back with Excelsior. Mona, now a Mona player goes down, whistle on the play. So we're seeing some physical play here from both sides at this point, and not good, not good. And Excelsior has to be mindful. So Mona here making an early change. So 23 is leaving. And let us see here, and number 17 goes on. So not sure. So a very early change here for Mona High, and it's not based on injury. So let's see what's the situation here. All right, so let's see if this is going to make a difference for Team Mona. All right, so Mona trying to take a shot, but blocked there by the Eagles, the Excelsior Eagles, I believe that's the name, right? Anyone here tuned in from Excelsior, Mona supporters? Let us know. All right, welcome one, welcome all. All right, so Excelsior here, just some toss up here, Excelsior, Mona. All right, Mona here with a shot from way out. And not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all. All right. And that was a decent shot there. All right, so Mona is trying to make a comeback in this one. All right, so we're here for there's a player down at this point. All right, so that player is just getting some medical attention. Appears to be the keeper. All right, so we'll just wait and see. Let me just quickly check in the chat here just to get a sense of what is happening in the chat. In a little bit, we'll have some more. Okay. Soji's here. Blessings, blessings. Dalton, happy Friday to you too. Jerilyn, hello. And Soji saying Excelsior will win. Win is saying Mona's going through a depression, unable to defend their crown. And I have Excelsior to win there. So fantastic. Come on, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. In a little bit, we'll try to make some connections to see if there's anything that we can do in terms of on screen for you guys, but you know how things go already. But we're here, happy to have you guys here with us. And this is the Walker Cup finals. Everton, welcome. Just a tune in, happy to have you guys here. So if you're interested in the Manning Cup, you will notice we have two links. So after this one, the Walker Cup is done, we'll go to the other link for the Manning Cup final, all right? Whole heap of niceness. All right, so long goal kick here. And sends this, let us see, Mona trying to send this back into Excelsior's half. And it goes out for a throw into Excelsior, just about the half line there, halfway mark there in the field. So welcome one, welcome all. Happy to have you guys here with us. And as usual, well, since recently in our halftime, we'll drop the link so you can come on screen and share with us as well. All right, so we want to keep it very interactive as much as possible. Not much happening now apart from the back and forth, and Mona, they're desperately trying to get a comeback in this one in terms of an equalizer. And Excelsior is saying, no, 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 you'll have to do a little bit better here. So it's really back and forth, ball going out of touch and, going out, throwing just about the center of the park, pushing and shoving. So let us see here. Mona trying to get this one out of their half. So just sends it back, trying to re-strategize, but the Excelsior players, they're on moving very aggressively as well too, both sides. Mona with a throw here, just about the center of the park. Mona High, their ball goes out again. It's going to be a throw in for Mona High. So just about that happening at this point in this game. All right, so Mona there with a long kick. And Errol, welcome. Happy to have you here, Errol. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. So like and subscribe, guys. All right. And let us see here. It's going to be a goal kick for Excelsior. And this one is booted just about the center of the park there. All right, so waiting for this ball. It's going to be a throw in here. And Excelsior sends that down. Mona now with control here. Can they get the turn? And a shot taken there, but not enough on it. So right now it is Excelsior sending this one, and it goes out. And it's going to be a throw in for Mona, I believe, or Excelsior. So Mona takes that throw. And not much of an excitement right now, guys. I'm telling you the truth. We need something. Perhaps if Mona should respond, or Excelsior should get another goal. Excelsior is running good, takes a shot, and it goes over. Just needed to settle a little bit more there. So that is something there. Mona, they lost that one in terms of their defense, and the number 9 player from Excelsior came in pretty quickly But unfortunately, that one went over the goalpost. So that's what we want, some excitement in the game. So even if it means, Mona getting that equalizer or Excelsior going up another one, we need some excitement in this game. So Mona here with a long shot goes to the keeper, and the keeper takes this one, throws this one out. And let's see here, Mona defender is on. And it's going to be a throw into Excelsior. All right. And how many minutes? So just about, let me tell you, 26 minutes or so played in this one. And that was another chance missed from Excelsior. Two no chances, and I believe it's the same number 9 player missing this chance. So that was another missed opportunity there. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right, so it's Excelsior leading 1-0. All right, Mona here desperately trying to get one in. Let's see what happens there in the box. Good defending there from Excelsior. All right, and Mona, they will have to play some more. They're putting on the pressure though. They're trying, Mona. All right, let's see Mona here trying to get across in the box. Well defended there from Excelsior. Still with Mona. They're trying to get this cross over. Comes over on the right. Very good cross. Will we get one into the box? And it comes some defending there, and not the touch you would want from the Mona player. That sends it out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Excelsior. Craig Butler there standing, not looking so pleased, and one could understand. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. It's Excelsior now, trying to Excelsior, will they be able to get this one? Good beating the defender, cross goes out, not a good cross there. All right, so back with Mona. All right, so it's back with Mona. All right, so not missing out. There's a pause on the play here. All right, so just waiting for the ball to come back. And so here we go. Mona, Excelsior with some defending there. Excelsior now trying to make a move here. Will they go forward? Excelsior is advancing here. Good shot taken, but not, and there's a whistle. So let's see what's the situation. Is this going to be a free kick here? And an Excelsior player is down. Seems as if there was some stepping on the hand. And that's quite unfortunate. It looks to be the number 11 player. I'm telling you, the players are a bit too physical. So it looks to be the face and the hand. So I am not too sure if there's going to be a card here. The referee is there. And the player here just trying to get another view here. So it was the Excelsior player taking a shot on goal. The Mona player came over. I'm not sure if the player really contacted with the ball, but obviously there was some collision with the Excelsior player. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a free kick. It's the number 11. Apparently there's a hit to the face. as well as the hand. The referee is talking to the Mona player there. I not seen as if he's going to give a card here, but the number 11 is being walked off the field at this point. So good that he's walking. Hopefully it's better. So I'm not sure if Excelsior, if they're going to make a substitution at this point. So let us see. It's going to be a free kick for Excelsior. Just at the D, I believe, right at the top of the D there. Or just, let me just try and get exactly where. Yes, right at the D. All right, so not the center, I'll say over to the right of the D based on my vantage point. So not a bad place for a free kick for Excelsior. So could this be an opportunity for the Excelsior Eagles to go fly to 2? All right, so let's see what happens. So Mona, they have their wall. All right, some shifting and shifting there, and good defending there from Mona. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So just about 31 minutes plus played in this first half here of this one. It's the Excelsior Eagles soaring 1-0 over Mona. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So this looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Excelsior deep into Mona's half. Is it or a corner kick? Let's see. It's a throw. Yeah, it's a throw in here. And let's see what they do with this. A good throw comes into the box. Good defending there. Another shot there. Not really well placed by the Excelsior player, but nonetheless an attempt. All right, so that's the situation there at this point. And I am just going to switch things over to my co-host. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me as we get back into action here. Thank you guys for being here with us as we see the Mona team trying to go forward with this one, broken up by Excelsior. Excelsior going down that left hand side. Good move here, but running out of space. They're the number 10 from Excelsior, and it's going to be a throw in for the Mona team. So if you're just joining us, we're in the 33rd minute of this contest. It is Excelsior who is leading this one 1-0. Here comes Mona down the left side. Good cross in. Will they be able to finish this one off? Good defending by Excelsior. So a beautiful ball played down the left hand side. The keeper came, the striker beat him to the ball, but the cross came over, wasn't able to get that one. Mona on the attack here as they go down the right hand side this time. Keeper came and did good work once more, and it's still 1-1. Mona trying to get back into this, or 1-0 in favor of Excelsior. Mona trying to get back into this one as they go down the right hand side once more. Good move here by Mona. Inside the box, puts it back on top of the. And it's 1-1. Beautiful ball by Mona. It's Brown who scored. I tell you, beautiful work on the right hand side. He cut inside the box. He pulled that back on right on top of the 18-yard box. And the shot taken from 17 yards out and beats the goalkeeper to his right. And it's 1-1. Mona responding. He shoots and scores. Mona back in this one. The fans are elated. Craig Butler, he is up and about too. Brilliant work on the right hand side there. Beautiful cut in from him. And he pulled it right on top of the 18-yard box. A simple tap home from 17 yards out. The goalkeeper did all he could, but was unable to save that shot from Brown, the number 5. And it's 1-1. Mona back into this one. So it's Excelsior with this one as the Excelsior team comes down the right hand side, offside on that one as they continue to try to push forward. But this one is the energy in this one is getting up and up. It's slowly going up, gradually building here. But it was a brilliant run down the right hand side there from the Mona player. And he did all the work there. Brown had a top home from about 17 yards out. And I tell you, well worked goal there as it's a free kick to the Mona team deep in their own half. They're going down that right hand side once more with an attacking play well tackled up there by the Excelsior team, and they win themselves a throwing down that right hand side. Here comes the Mona team down that right hand side. Well defended there by the Excelsior team. They take control of this one, gives it away in the middle of the park there to the Mona team. And they push forward Mona and well defended again by Excelsior. This match seems like it's going to be a cracker, slowly building up to an exciting contest. A cross comes inside the box from Mona. Poor cross. Keeper comes out, takes that one easy. Good ball by the keeper, playing this one forward. Brilliant defending by the Mona defense there. A long ball by the keeper from Excelsior and picking out his forward almost 100% well. The defender did really well. The keeper came, he was beaten. The defender made a defensive header and took control of the ball. Really, really well done there. As it's Mona with possession. Mona seemed to be in the ascendancy for the last few minutes. Lots of play from them as a long ball is played on the left hand side here. Mona, good ball again. Ball knocked into touch. The field at the National Stadium looks really lush and probably a little bit over that as well. Lots of mud around and lots of rain there in Jamaica as it's a throwing for Excelsior as losing this one to the Mona team. Mona going forward down the middle once more. Good ball by Mona, well defended by the Excelsior number 4 there. That was a good ball. That cross asked some questions, but the Mona defender was able to do, the Excelsior defender rather was able to do it really well there. And there seemed to have been some whistle there on the play. Let's see what happens here. So it's going to be a back kick here for the Excelsior team. A player is down, and the referee is paying him some attention there. So you're not missing out on anything here. It's a good time to close the chat and hit that subscription button, hit that like button, and help us to continue to grow. We're in the 39th minute of this one, and we have the score being Excelsior 1, Mona 1. Williams scoring in the 12th minute for Excelsior, and that was cancelled out by the number 5 Brown in the 34th minute here. So it's all square here, 1-1 between Excelsior and Mona. Thank you for being here with us as we continue to give you updates on this one. As there seemed to be a forced substitution here for the Excelsior team. I'm going to give you the number of the players soon. Probably the number 10. Not too sure yet, but I'm not too sure there. Let's see what happens here. And we don't like when the kids get injured in any way or form, and the substitution means that it's something substantial. That's a forced change for the Excelsior team. And let's see what happens here as Coach Butler is giving some information out there as it seemed to be an emotional conversation out there between coach and player as he is not looking to be at his utmost best here as the Mona team seem to be having a little bit of breaking down there in their leadership pack as so let's see what happens here. Not something that we love to see as Butler is talking strongly to one of his players. Let's see how this one goes. As the match is in a good place, I would say no, because they're back into it. But the players seem to be in a little teary eyes, and hopefully all is well. It's the number 6 player, and he's been consoled by his teammates. That's good to see, as they're giving him some moral support here. So I'm not sure what is happening there, but Coach Butler was being really firm with the player who seemed to have listened, as it's the number 11 player that goes off and the number 17 comes on. So Salmon off, Jones in as we get back into action here. Long kick taken by the goalkeeper goes into touch. Going to be a throw in for the Mona team. So that's the thing with the games when they are, televised or broadcast. You see lots of things that you would not necessarily see, if you probably were just there watching. But we hope all is well here as we see Excelsior doing some good work in defense. And that's something that I want to talk to my co-host about later on. Shot comes from about 20 yards out from Mona, not dealt with well by the Excelsior goalkeeper, but he recovered in time. No damage done, as it's Excelsior who is going to have this one to clear out from their defensive area. Good shot taken there by Mona. Mona still trying to press home the advantage that I would say they have had for the last few minutes in this one. Ball played over to the left. Good ball here. Will he be able to take this one in? Good work here on this left hand side. The flag was up, so it went out into touch. It's going to be a throw in for Excelsior. Throwing taken. Here comes Excelsior down this right hand side. Lose possession to Mona. Mona pushes forward here with the number 5 player. Passes it over to the right hand side, trying to find some room here. They swing this one back over to the left hand side. Going down this left hand side is the Mona team. Cross comes in, headed out by the Excelsior team. They go down the right hand side with this attack. Ball is inside the box with Mona. Played outside of a poor pass here, and Excelsior plays this one. Long ball down field here. Will the Excelsior player get that one? Brilliant defending eventually by the Mona player, because Mona is playing pretty high here. Lots of room in their defensive area, but the defense stood firm there as Mona tries to go forward down that right hand side. Whistle on the play, and it's a free kick to Mona just over the half line on the right hand side. So it is a free kick for Mona. 43 minutes gone in this one. It's 1-1 between these two teams. 1-1 here. Goal scored by Williams from Excelsior in the 12th minute and Brown in the 34th minute. Brown, the number 5 player from Mona. We're ready back for live action. Long ball played inside the box here. Easy take for the Excelsior goalkeeper. And danger averted here as the ball is booted downfield. Good take by the Excelsior striker. Excelsior looks good with this one. Excelsior going through. He runs through the defense here and brilliant tackle in the box But a brilliant run there from Excelsior. This one's going to be a throw in. It's let's see what his number is. I think it's the number 8, if my memory serves me well. He ran through the defense, but they forced him away from the target. Number 9, forgive me. They forced him a bit away from the target, and he wasn't able to get a shot off. So good defending in the end, but that was a powerful run there by the number 9. The corner kick is not a good one. It's going to be a back kick for Mona. Mona is going down the right hand side here now. The player goes down on the off the ball incident, and let's see if the referee will put in any caution here. He's having words with the Excelsior player, and we don't like when the games get physical. The Mona player is down, just letting you know that there is going to be 3 minutes of added on time in this one. We're in the 46th minute of this one. So we have about 2 minutes left in this first half, 1-1. Guys, remember to close the chat, hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and help us to continue to grow as Excelsior going down that left hand side, stopped by Mona. Mona pushing forward. They're in the middle of the park with this one ball played in. Good ball here. Mona losing this one in just outside the 18-yard box of the Excelsior team. Excelsior gives them back as Mona comes down this left hand side. Good tackle here by the Excelsior team. And the Mona player is taken down. And is there going to be a whistle on the play? No, not a whistle on the play. This one goes into touch, and it's going to be a back kick for the Excelsior team. So that's what we have here. We're in the 47th minute of this one. We're playing 3 minutes of added on time. Let's see if we get a late goal to top off this first half action. As a long ball is played downfield. Good defending here by Mona. Ball played over to the left hand side. Here comes Mona. He's inside the box. Cross comes in. Cut out by the defenders from Excelsior there. Confidently as well. And clearing their lines beautifully as Mona goes down the right hand side this time. Well tackled up here by the Excelsior team. As Excelsior tries to push forward down their left hand side. Mona is having none of it. As it's with Excelsior once more in their half. They're pushing forward down that left hand side. Lots of attack from Excelsior seem to be focused down that left hand side as they get back into this game here. Mona has enjoyed lots of possession for the last 10 minutes or so, and in the process have equalized. So here comes the Excelsior team, a free kick close to the half line. Not a lot of time left in this one. Long ball driven inside the box here. The goalkeeper comes and he didn't get this one. And the shot taken, the whistle was on the play. And it's the referee coming in here. He sends them off to the dressing room. It's halftime. But the goalkeeper came. He came through some traffic, to be honest. His feet was taken from underneath him and he topped it over, lost the ball. The shot didn't find the back of the target, though, and the referee, he had a whistle on the play. The number 6 player didn't find the back of the target either, but that's it for the end of this first half. 48 minutes played. We had 3 minutes of added on time. It's still 1-1 between these two teams as Mona and Excelsior battles this one out for the Walker Cup. So it's Williams scoring in the 12th minute for the Excelsior team. Brown scoring in the 34th minute for the Mona team, and it's 1-1 at halftime. I'll give you some information soon as it relates to the first half statistics, but Thank you for being here with us. I'm coming to the chat in a moment to see what you guys are thinking about this one. Where do you think this one will go? Will Mona continue on their good run and win this one, or will Excelsior come back into this game in the second half? We'll have to wait to see how that one will work out. But thank you for being here with us as we see the likes just at 23. Let's make that up to 37%. Close the chat right now and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, turn the post notification on as we still have a few more games left in the season. And we would definitely love to have you here with us as we see Rohan saying, come on, Excelsior, come on. So let's see how that will work out in that second half. But just let us know your thoughts as it relates to first half action here in this one. But a game that seemed to have started out a little on the slower side, but picked up momentum toward the halftime break. And, Mona coming back into this one, and they would probably be feeling good going into that half-time break. The Excelsior team would be a little disappointed to have given up their lead, but it's a final, and they're two good teams, so we have to just give them that time of day so that they can express themselves as it relates to this one. So thank you for being here with us. Thank you for sticking and staying. We totally enjoy having you here with us. Let me get back to the live to see what is happening here. We're up to 26 likes. We need four more to get that one up to 30. Four-person close the chat. Hit that like button right now so we can get this one up and running. Thank you for being here with us. We're here in Walker Cup action here, the final of the Walker Cup, and we're at halftime. It's a good time for you to connect with us as we'll give you some information here. So it's 1-1 between these two teams. So just going to give you a little bit of highlights here. So the Excelsior team came out really strong, trying to get that go-ahead goal in this first half. They had some attacks going, and the momentum was with them. A long ball played over, and the defender cleared this one out on that left-hand side. A shot taken from about 20 yards out, and finding the near post, finding that right post there. A beautiful shot taken. He had some fortune in the striker there because it hit that right post, the number 7 player, and then hit the left post and went in to the back of the net. It was 1-0 in favor of Excelsior after 12 minutes into this one, and they were totally elated with this one. So the Mona team, they got their opportunities too, weren't able to find the target. Excelsior played lots of ball through, and they had opportunities to push themselves further. The number 9 player there getting a few opportunities, not able to put the game, put themselves further ahead. The number 9 to getting one coming over across, coming over from the right hand side from about 8 yards. He could not find the back of the target. And the Excelsior team, they were really all over Mona at that point. But when we got to the 34th minute, it was a brilliant run down the right hand side by the Mona player, cutting inside the box, pulling it back about 17 yards out, and a shot taken from outside from that, and that's made it 1-1. I'm going to pass over to my co-host.
All right, fantastic. So, guys, the Zoom link is there, and I see some persons coming in. All right, so when you come in, please remember, your YouTube feed must be off. Duan, hello and welcome. Duan, let me just ask Duan here to unmute. Hello, Duan.
Yes, here.
Yes, how are you doing?
Good.
Talk to us. Who are you supporting today? Excelsior Mona?
No, I'm not here for this game. I'm here for the other game.
Oh, the other for the morning for the final. Okay,
Yes,
so you're
yes.
just watching this one. So, all right, the final will have another link for that. But, what are your takes so far on this one between Excelsior and Mona?
Well, I would rather root for Excelsior.
Okay, get you.
Yeah, Mona is already a big team, so I rather the underdog win.
Okay, understand. Totally get that.
Yeah.
Totally get that. All right, thanks for joining us and sharing. And I guess later now, so what's the team for later? Catherine, Casey.
I go in for KC.
Okay, you say 40 is forever.
Yes, man.
All right, so we'll see what happens later in that one.
Okay, no worries.
All right, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
Courtney, you're here. Hello, Courtney.
Say
Courtney,
Fort is forever. Good afternoon.
hi, good afternoon. 40 is
Um,
forever.
I
Talk to
try listen.
us.
I'm not near. I'm not at home. I'm actually I'm in the States, but I'm not where my links are, so I can't see it live. Do you guys actually carry the live action on a Zoom link?
No, we can't do that. And
Okay, yeah.
sometimes we do, but
Accreditation, yeah,
stadium, yeah,
accreditation issues.
yeah,
I understand. All right.
yeah. So
Well, I like what you guys doing. I like what happened this year. In terms of how the media coverage has spread to the YouTubers and the Zoomers, and I really admire that. And you guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep on doing it. You'll only grow.
thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Members say this is a new world, and people must recognize that the old world order going and the new world order coming in, where persons can actually, give quality coverage and not be biased to any particular institution or them giants, the other people whose name I won't call. And like I said, my 40s, and I support you guys what you're doing, and keep on doing the good work. All right,
Thank
bless
you
up.
so much. All right,
Yeah, boy.
blessings
All
and
right.
love. All right, fantastic. All right, thank you so much for sharing there, Courtney. And the fort is forever, they're here. And they say the brave may fall, but never yield. So look out for Casey. And St. Catherine, they're there to make their name. So we'll see what happens later. Later will be greater, right? All right, so let me take a quick look in the chat here. And Rohan, okay, you're still here. Excelsior winner for the Walker Cup. No joke. Dalton is saying second half should be a blast. All right, so come on in on the Zoom. Now is the time before the second half action begins, because at that time during the commentary we won't be able to do this. So we want to keep it, very interactive, and it's not just my voice or Ovi's voice, it's our voices, right? And so we ask you to just keep it real and respectful. Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We understand that we have different views, and it's okay. You support Excelsior, you support Monia, KC, whichever school, it's totally okay. We just keep it real and respectful, all right? So we don't bash or belittle anyone, all right? So, Tristan, hello, you're here with us. Talk to us. Hello, Tristan. All right, just waiting. All right, Tristan just went. All right, so just came in to, I guess, get a feel of the vibe on this side. All right, so guys, we're still here. We ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to grow stronger together. All right. So keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscription button. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. Yeah, so that's the situation right now. It's 1-1. I am not sure, what will happen. And I know my co-host was sharing about Mr. Butler, and I didn't like what I saw in terms of the confrontational aspect with that player, because even other members of the coaching staff were trying to tell Mr. Butler to just, easy, back off, just take it easy. And the player was obviously in tears. And I don't know, you remember, as I always say, the game, it's not just physical, it's psychological as well. And so at that point, you're messing with, the psychological aspect of the player. And sometimes you have to know when to stop, when to just let go. And as I always say, these students, they do not go out there to lose. They go out there to give it their best. And so we have to support them win, lose, or draw. So maybe it's something where, Mr. Butler, he really needs this Walker Cup because, last year, Manning Cup, wanting a cup at least, something out of, this season. And so that might have been it, but it just didn't look right to me, and it just didn't feel right to me. And especially seeing, as much as we are expecting them to be tough and to be, there is allow them to feel, and that is important, but not to this extent where it's so confrontational and so heated, where other persons obviously got involved and trying to tell Mr. Butler to just take it easy. And you see the play when he went back on the team, the players, they were just rallying around him, supporting him. So that's not a good look. I don't know what was being said, but it's not a good look based on what I saw. All right. So getting ready for second half action a little bit early. B, welcome. I see your comment there. And yes, Excelsior, they got at least two opportunities that, you would have expected to see, they capitalize on. But, it is what it is. So let's see what happens here in the context of the second half. And as Ovi gets ready to take this one over, we're going to get back to the live commentary at this point. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. And we see the officiating team. They're back and ready. All right. And Ovi, are you ready for us? So Ovi is going to come and take over. And the Mona player there, I guess he's looking a little bit better. And hopefully Mr. Butler is calm and easy and calm, cool, and collected, as they would say. So back over to you, Ovi, as you get ready to take this one up. Are you going to fly or soar like the Eagles, or are you saying it's Mona? Mona just, I don't know, guys. Mona is used to be playing in this color. I was looking for some red, man. Anyway, back over to you, Ovi.
All right, thank you. As the players slowly make their way back out on the park. But lovely colors, as you mentioned. I like the Excelsior color there in their yellow and green. Nice colors. But I particularly like Mona's color too. Is that black or dark blue? But it's a dark blue, navy blue probably, white numbers on, and it's a nice. I like it, to be honest. I like the colors. As we have the kickoff, it's Mona who kicks things off in the second half as they come down this right hand side. Lots of their success came from this right hand side, as it's the Excelsior players who get possession of this one, trying to go down this left hand side, losing out to Mona. Mona down the right hand side, ball played forward on top of the 18-yard box. Here comes Mona trying to shred this one into the box, cut out by the Excelsior defense. Shot taken from 25 yards out. A weak shot taken, and it goes through to the goalkeeper. Easy take for him. He clears this one. He goes deep down into the free this one, and it is a free kick for Mona just over the half line here. As this one comes over to the right hand side from Mona, it goes out of touch. That one being too strong. The play there, and it goes into touch as we can see the Excelsior team preparing themselves for a throwing, long throwing down this left hand side and headed out by the Mona defense as the Excelsior team works themselves down that left hand side. So, guys, we're 15 here and 30 likes. So, few persons are here who haven't liked yet. Hit that like button, hit that subscription button. Help us to continue to grow. We want to get to 6,000 by the end of this season. So help to support us, help our channel to continue to grow. We are going to continue to give you this positive vibe, and that's what we are going to do. Continue to just support us, continue to be here with us as we have the Excelsior team going down that left hand side, cut out here by the Mona team. Excelsior going once more. Here comes the Excelsior team. We are back in defense down that left hand side, and they win themselves a throw in here. So throwing deep into their own half. Excelsior, we're in the 48 minutes of this one. It's still 1-1 between Excelsior and Mona in the Walker Cup final. As they continue to push forward here is the Mona team. Ball played through, but well dealt with there by both defender and goalkeeper. Defender shielded that one, and it went right through to the goalkeeper. And they had some good communication there going, throwing for Mona down that right hand side. Here comes a whistle on the play. So a free kick for the Excelsior team on the right hand side, close to the half line. So in their own half, let's see if they'll be able to make good use of this one. Seem like it's going to be a long kick taken, and that one goes to the edge of the box, cleared out by the Mona defenders. Lose possession to the Excelsior team in the middle of their half. Here comes Excelsior down that right hand side. Their cross comes over, cleared out by the Mona defense. Excelsior building this one, shot taken from 35 yards out, and it goes way over the crossbar. And that's not going to trouble the goalkeeper today as Mona starts this one from in the defensive area, comes over to this right hand side with this one as Mona continues to push forward here. Mona in the middle of their own half, pushing forward here. Good ball handling here by Mona. Well tackled up here by the Excelsior team as they push down that left hand side. It goes into touch and it's a throw in for Excelsior. Does Excelsior have another goal in their boot here? Or will it be Mona? Or will this one be going to a final? So here comes this one. It goes into touch here. as there's a throw in here for the Excelsior team. Whistle on the play. So Excelsior having a free kick just that's going to be about 30 yards out, almost dead in front of the D, probably a little bit to the left of the goalkeeper. So if you're in the goal, it would be to the left of the D. So from his perspective, it's going to be a little bit to the left of the D for Excelsior. About 35 yards out, the goalkeeper building a three-man wall here as the shot is taken, hits the wall, and the goalkeeper takes that one easily. And that the danger there is averted. Here comes the Mona team down this right hand side. Ball played forward here. Here comes Mona. Mona free in the box. Shot taken. It's 2-1. Mona scores. It's a defensive error. Gives the ball away to Gordon. And Gordon, the number 7, scores this one easily for Mona. Mona takes the lead here. It's 2-1 in favor of Mona in the 51st minute, and it's Gordon who scored this one. So the ball came over to the defender. He wasn't able to control it. It rolled tamely in the path of Gordon. He dribbled inside the box, taking 2 touches and then placing it to the right of the goalkeeper, just inside that right hand post. And Gordon, the number 7, scores for Mona. He shoots and scores. Beautiful goal here for the Mona team. And I'm sure the coach will not be happy with that as we see Tapa with Walter Boyd, a matter of fact, in the stand. They're supporting Excelsior, and it is Gordon scoring in that 52nd minute there, as the referee is making sure that the netting, the side netting is affixed properly to the ground. They don't want any, problems with that. You know, as we see Butler there being vocal once more, as Excelsior takes the center kickoff and loses it to Mona. Mona breaking into the box once more, and well defended here by Excelsior this time. But defensive error causing that second goal there for Excelsior, and that's what happened there as this one comes right through to the goalkeeper from Mona. He comes out and takes this one quite competently as he does well with this one. Defensive mistake again. Here comes Mona. They go down that left hand side. Mona inside the box. Good defensive work here by the defender there. And he knocks this one behind for a corner kick. That one was a good build up there from Mona, picking up the loose ball that was given to them by the Excelsior team, and they almost had that one. Number 10 is over this one. He's going to curl this one in off the right boot. Here comes the kick. It hits the player there from Excelsior, who is halfway up that goal line trying to prevent a good cross from coming in. And it's another corner kick for Excelsior. Taken short this time. A whistle on the play. And let's see what's happening here with the referee. So he's asking the player, number 10 player, to take this kick once more. Maybe the ball wasn't in the arc as the referee goes on top of the 18-yard box and is watching over this one. Cross comes in. Good cross. It's the number 12 who rolled high, and he found the back of the net. He takes the corner flag out in terms of his celebration. Craig Butler, he is in all smiles here, and we see them celebrating this one. It's 3-1 in favor of the Mona team here as they score in the 55th minute, and they are taking this one all for themselves here. Excelsior seem to have been shocked a little bit here as the cross came in. The player rose high and he was uncontested for that header there, but a good delivery as the number 12 player rose high and found the back corner of that. The goalkeeper stood no chance, and the goalkeeper didn't come for that one. So he headed that one home. It's Cunningham as he headed that one home from about 7 yards out. Maybe the goalkeeper should have come and tried and punched that one. Not sure if he made the right decision there. As Excelsior kicks this one off and loses it to the Mona team, who gives it back to them. As Excelsior is going down the right hand side, looking promising here once more. As this one not controlling properly the Excelsior team there, and it rolls away for a back kick. So it's going to be a back kick for Mona. Mr. Butler is much happier now as his team has a good amount of cushion here with that with that third goal, leading 3-1 at the moment. So this is where football gets a little bit crazy, I would say, the player. So the player, Cunningham, who scored the third goal, he was given a yellow card. So he took the corner flag out of its position in his celebration and earned himself a yellow card. I think that is a cheap card to get as Mona goes down the left hand side. Player cuts inside the box. When the cross comes in, when the cross comes in, he wasn't able to find one of his players. And the ball is now on the right hand side, goes into the box. I think that's going to be an offside there as the Excelsior defense came out and left the strikers in the box there and offside there. But, movement from the strikers, they didn't come out after the ball came across the face of the goal. And that was an easy call for the linesman as this one is played forward. Good defending once more by the Mona team. A good ball whipped forward by the defenders from Excelsior. The striker was almost able to latch onto, the defender was able to make it there first, and he made a defensive header toward his goalkeeper who took it, and that was good work there from the Mona team. Excelsior with the ball in the middle of the park seemed to be, spurred on by that third goal. I can see that their intensity has increased, maybe seeing that they are almost out of this one as it relates to the Walker Cup final here, and they decided that we have to put up an effort here as we're in the 59th minute of this one. So just about half an hour left in this one. Can Excelsior find a goal or two to make this one interesting? We'll have to wait and see as there's a whistle as a free kick is going to be given in the middle of the field, almost at the half line. It's going to be for the Mona team. No, it's for Excelsior. Excelsior having this one pretty much in the center circle, trying to find a way through the Mona defense. They come over to this left hand side, ball booted out by the Mona defense, and here comes Excelsior building this one from deep in their own half here. They lose this one to Mona. Here comes Mona down the left hand side. Excelsior clearing their lines here. So I think for Mona now it's about managing this game with this two goal advantage. And let's see how well they'll manage this one. They can play Excelsior on the counter. This one is thrown into the box. And heads passed there as the Mona player was trying to get ahead on the ball. The player goes down. Whistle on the play, so free kick in the 18-yard box for the Excelsior team as they continue to push forward. Long ball here. Player goes down, but there's no whistle on the play there as the ball is with the goalkeeper from the Mona team. He's taking his time now with this one, picks it up, roll it out center to his central defender, who boots this one down the left hand side. Good ball played forward here. Mona going down this left hand side. Will Mona get a good shot here as Mona works this one over to the right hand side with the number 7. He cuts this one back. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. A brilliant cutback by the number 7 player, Gordon. The goalkeeper came out this time and he got a big right hand on that one. It came back for another Mona player who was trying his best to head that one into the back of the net. It was a bounce that was a little bit too high for him. He went over the goalkeeper and over the crossbar. And it's the number 5 player. He's disappointed with that effort. He wasn't far off that one. Mona wasn't far away from a fourth goal there. The goalkeeper for the Excelsior team, he is down, and the medical team is giving him some attention. So you're not missing anything right now. We're up to 33 likes, guys. If you're here, hit the like button, hit the subscription button. You're not missing out on anything right now as we have this one continuing to unfold here in the 2024 ISA Walker Cup final. It's Mona leading 3 goals to 1, and that's the latest score here. The latest score that we have here is that we're 33 likes and 76 persons here. Guys, close the chat, hit that like button, hit that subscription button. Continue to help us to grow as we want to continue to bring you good coverage and good continue to give you this quality coverage. So just show us some support as we continue to grow this platform. We don't look forward being with you, in the years to come. Thank you to that person who hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button. Thank you so much for your support. We're back to live action as Excelsior going down that right hand side, cut out here by the Mona defense. As Mona has this one over on that left hand side once more, finding lots of room. Shot taken from about 20 yards out, not able to find the left hand corner there. That one was dragged across the face of the goal from the left hand side, and it's a goal kick taken by the Excelsior team. They played this one over the right hand side there. Good looking ball played in, a brilliant defensive header again from the defenders. Seem to have a good understanding between the defenders and the goalkeeper from Mona. They have done that, a few times to avert dangerous situations where the goalkeeper, the defender headed the ball back to the goalkeeper. As the Excelsior defenders, they make another mistake here, and a shot dragged wide from outside the 18-yard box. Mona should have been 4-1 up here, as it was the number 11 player who got control of the ball here. Not the number 11, sorry, it's the number 17 player got control of the ball just outside the 18-yard box and wasn't able to find the right hand corner, dragged it a bit wide there. And Excelsior living dangerously here in this one. They'll have to find a way to shut down the Mona's offensive play and get some of their own as they kick off this goal kick here. Well tackled up here by the Mona team. Mona playing them really high up here, just trying to stamp home the advantage that they have, and Excelsior will need to find a way to respond. Will the coach ring some changes? I'm not too sure yet, as they have the ball in their 18-yard box and a pressure ball played again. So losing the ball in the 18-yard box there, the Excelsior team, it goes for a goal kick, but they are being pressured even in their 18-yard box. And that's the amount of pressure that the Mona team is exerting on them. And they might need to think about playing a long balls over, because the Mona team is playing them pretty high here. This one is knocked into touch for a throw in for the Mona team down that left hand side. Long throw comes in as this one goes out for another throw in. Here comes the Mona team down that left hand side. And the referee awarded a free kick there. Didn't see the problem with that play, but he saw something I didn't see. Free kick comes from that left hand side, right with the kick over to the back post, headed back on top of the 18 yard. The number 7 player, he drives to get a shot off and well blocked out there by the defenders from Excelsior. As Excelsior tries to go down that right hand side, they're successful with that one. Going down that right hand side, good move here as the Excelsior player didn't touch the ball because he was in an offside position, and the play is kept alive by the goalkeeper from Mona, who walks it into the 18-yard box, picks it up, and distributes it over to this right hand side. Here comes Mona down the middle of the park as they continue to push forward here. Good turn there by the Excelsior player. Ball played down the right hand side. Good ball here, but poor control by the Excelsior player, the number 6. If he had a good control there, they could challenge the goalkeeper, but not able to get that one. As we see the goalkeeper from Mona going down this time, seem to be having some cramps. Edwards, he's back on his feet now. The referee came in to check in on him, and it looks like might be a measure to waste a little time here. We still have about 23 minutes to play in this one, as we're in the 67th minute of this one. As Mona drives this one forward, loses out to Excelsior in terms of the position. Excelsior down that left hand side passes it back into the center of the field as they continue to push forward with this one. Excelsior coming over the left hand side with this one. Ball headed back to the goalkeeper again by the Mona defenders, and they have been doing really, really well here. So good defending here as Mona starts this play, a long ball over on the left hand side for Mona. Here comes Mona on the left hand side. We need a good cross in. Cross comes to the back post. Mona gets this back into the goal area there and cleared out by the Excelsior team as they continue to try and push forward down that right hand side. And beautiful tackling here by the Mona team goes into a touch for a throw in. The tempo has definitely increased from Excelsior here as they continue to push forward with this one, losing this one. The Excelsior giving away a free kick there, and it's going to be a free kick for the Mona team in their own half here. So we're in the 69th minute of this one. It's Mona leading 3 goals to 1. As I'll come back to see how we're doing. We need 2 more likes to get to 40. 2 persons hit the like button right now so we can get up to 40. Show us some support. Thanks in advance for doing that. As we see Butler giving his players some more instructions here. As a long ball is played forward. As Excelsior's defense heads this one out as far as the Mona player. Here comes the number 7 from Mona trying to get inside the box. Well dealt with by the defenders there who made sure that they were between him and the ball. And the goalkeeper takes that one really easy. Long ball played forward by the Excelsior goalkeeper. And the Excelsior striker almost getting on the end of that, but well defended again. Here comes Excelsior going down that right hand side. Here comes Excelsior. Cross comes in and it goes directly to the goalkeeper. Player is still down in the 18-yard box for Excelsior. I'm not sure if he's really injured though, because when the attacking player was coming down, he got up with the intention to get the ball to him, but not able to get that one. But a little bit of mix up there in the defense with the Mona team for once, and they were able to get through that challenge. As this one goes, here comes Mona once more. They're in the middle of the park, going down, broken up by Excelsior. As I'm going to pass over to my co-host so that she can continue to give you some updates here as this one continues to unravel.
All right, guys. So I'm just going to pick up here. Big shoes to fill. So there's that whistle on the play at this point. Mona player being warned. And it's going to be a free kick to Excelsior just above the center of the field. Pushing and shoving happening between, and it seems as if it's going to be a fight. Very confrontational. Mona and Excelsior. The referee is there. And, Excelsior is trying to say, calm down, telling their teammate to calm. I'm trying to look here. And the player went down and looks as if the Mona player there, so the referee is talking to the Excelsior player and he's going to give him a card. All right, so that's the situation in this one at this point. All right, so the number 9 player from Excelsior picks up a yellow card. And, we have to maintain the discipline. That is definitely important. All right, so let's see here. Ball comes in, and that's going to go out for a corner kick, I suspect. Is this going to be a corner? It looks to be that way. All right, so we'll wait for that to happen. So it's a corner awarded to Excelsior. The number 6 player is going to take this one and pushing and shoving, takes it away from the penalty box there. Shot comes in, blocked by Mona, and goes back out. And it's going to be a throw in now, I believe, for Excelsior, deep into Mona's half. Quickly taken. And it's in and out, in and out. So not missing out here. And let's see now, throw comes in. Excelsior, will they be able to let this one count? Good defending there from Mona. All right, back with Excelsior. Excelsior now moving forward is Excelsior. Shot goes over, but it's just a bit too much and it goes over the crossbar there. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. If it is that you're just tuning in, happy to have you here. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and of course the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Can I get 10 persons to hit the like button and 10 persons to hit the subscription button, as this is a goal kick booted all the way to the center of the park here. And let's see, Excelsior trying to send it back into Mona's half. Mona now with possession. They're saying, no, 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 no way. And Mona there pushing and shoving right in front of the referee. So he could definitely see what is happening there. It should be a free kick here for Excelsior, just at about the center of the park here. All right, so Excelsior getting ready to take a free kick here. All right, free kick taken, well defended there by Mona, and it goes out, and it's going to be a throw in for Excelsior at this point. All right, throw taken here. All right, Excelsior, they're trying to get a turn, getting past one defender, two defender, and it goes out. It's going to be a throw in for Excelsior, closer to where they want to be. So let's see here, and throw taken. Will they get it out? Mona sends it out again for another throw into Excelsior. And the Mona defenders, they're there. Excelsior trying to make a throw here. And now sends it into the box and headed out. It looks there by the number 9 player there from Excelsior. Well, I guess trying to take a shot on target. So it's going to be a goal kick for Mona. Welcome one, welcome all. So let's see if we get some excitement. You know, I usually bring a goal for Excelsior. All right, so let's see what happens. A long kick here. It sends it about the center of the park. Now it's with Mona. Mona is advancing in a good position. Here is Mona, and the cross goes in, and it's another goal. It's Mona up by 4. So it's the number 7 getting this one, and Mona leads 4-1. It's another one for Mona. The school from Mona Road, they lead 4-1. Well, actually, I bring goals for both sides, so it's a balance here. I'm happy. All right, in that sense. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. If you're just tuning in, Mona just scored another one. So it is Excelsior 1 and Mona 4. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. If it is that you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you guys here with us. All right, so it is Mona leading 4-1 in this competition. So just about 77 minutes played in this one. All right, so it is Mona leading. All right, so Excelsior with possession here. All right, and Mona now. Mona, and that goes out. It's going to be a throw-in, and Butler, I guess, is well pleased. He's not leaving without something this season. All right, so let's see what happens here, but it's never over until it's over. All right, Excelsior, they just need to be psychologically ready for this and understand that you still have a few minutes to go in this one to get back in this one. All right, so let's see here. And good work there from the Mona keeper to come and take this one. All right, Mona now. All right, Excelsior getting that one and missing that pass is the Excelsior player number 7, right? But let's see here. So back with the keeper and Mona, they're going to build from the back here. They understand that they're in a good position. They're pretty much taking this one if they can just keep Excelsior out, or if they can, you know, extend this lead. But it is what it is here. Excelsior, they still have the opportunity to come back in this one, pushing and shoving. All right, and now the referee says stop. We're going to award a free kick here to Excelsior, just about the center of the park. And Excelsior boots this one over onto the right-hand side. All right, back with Excelsior at the center here. Excelsior, Mona pushing and shoving, and it's going to be a free kick awarded to Mona. And in their half, they're just close enough to the center of the park. All right, so let's see what Mona does here. All right, so Mona sends it over to the other side of the field. Now boots this one forward. Good defending there from Excelsior. And they get this one out. It's going to be a throw-in for Mona. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. If it is that you're just tuning in, It is Mona leading 4-1. A player was down, so we're just waiting for, this play to get on its way. All right, Brown Eyes, welcome. And Brown Eyes is saying, come on, Mona, hold your composure and play football. Mona, a big side. That's what Brown Eyes is saying right now in this context here. And Juanita, yeah, good win, Mona. All right, welcome. Dalton is saying Mona not going to ease up like the other teams would. And Brown Eyes, come on, Mona, one more. One more. And I guess Mona is saying that would be it. Come on, guys, 7 more likes and we get to 50. We can definitely do that. And please remember to hit the subscription button as well. All right, if you're here, would really appreciate the support. So can we get, 10 persons to just hit the like button and 10 persons to hit the subscription button? Let us just continue to grow stronger together. So we're waiting for this play. And it looks as if it's about to happen. There's a change here being made. And it's Mona. Let me just get this correct. So Mona is making a change. So the player in whom Butler was, I guess, arguing with, he's leaving. Is it Pacquiao? All right, so we'll see here. So Mona there making another change. Looks like a double substitution here for Mona. All right, so ball back here as Excelsior keeper comes to take this one. All right, Excelsior now advancing. Excelsior here, getting caught up with the Mona defenders. Cross goes over, not a bad cross. Will the Excelsior play? And it goes out here. It should be a throw-in for Excelsior. They take this one, sends it down. There's a player on down there. Excelsior player seems to be injured. And he's trying to get up. And Excelsior players, they're complaining to the referee about the Mona players. All right, so with Excelsior, good time here, miss there, but good defending there to get that one out because the keeper was beaten, but Excelsior, was not able to capitalize. It's still with Excelsior here. Mona now gets possession. Back with Excelsior. Excelsior trying to move forward. Mona. Excelsior. And Excelsior now trying to move forward here with this one is Excelsior. Good going across there. Good defending from Mona and both players here. They're having a moment. It's going to be a throw into Excelsior. And the referee says, hold on. There's another substitution. So Mona is making another change. So Mona running the clock here. So again, the strategies you'll use, all right, in this context here. All right, so the throw is taken again. Excelsior taking a shot there. Good touch there from the keeper to get that one out. So just about 84 minutes plus played in this one. All right, so let's see here. Mona here sends this one out, so no worries there for the Excelsior custodian. All right, so Excelsior now, they're slowly building from the back. They understand now they have to do something now. It's now or never for Excelsior. Mona. And good defending from Excelsior to take this one. Let's see what Mona does here. Excelsior now still in their half, trying to get across, but the Mona players, they're like a block here, trying to say, no, we want this. We want another one here. And Excelsior, they're being forced to stay in their half, but now trying to get out. Mona defender is on. Excelsior being forced to stay in their half there. All right, still in Excelsior's half. And there's a whistle on the play here. The referee is going to award a free kick to Excelsior. Let's see if this will help them to get closer to where they want to be. Mona is making another substitution. All right, so Mona is making sure that whatever play that is going to be in place is just, we're going to kind of, shake that up a little bit. So Mona there, perhaps their last substitution. All right, so it's going to be a throw in here for Excelsior. Deep into Mona's half, it goes out. Another throw in for them. And good defending from Mona. There's a whistle on the play. And the referee is going to give a free kick, I believe, to Excelsior. Let's see where this will be taken. All right, so Mona, they are, and now the Mona keeper is down. So Mona is, I guess they're playing the clock, and they don't need to do this. I saw this happen in the Glenmere Garvey game, right? And I listened to the coach, and the coach, the Glenmere coach Peart, he acknowledged that yes, the Garvey players, they were just dropping, sitting. The keeper too was doing that. And he said he understand that, and the guys, they didn't show up in the final third as how they would normally show up. And he was saying, but there isn't anything in the rule book that says you have to play for 90. But when it gets to this stage, you good sportsmanship, and that is something that we want to teach them, fairness. And so at this time, we see the coaching staff, they're trying to run the clock in terms of the substitutions. We see now when Excelsior, they're getting a free kick, the clock is going, and you're kind of breaking up the momentum in terms of the play. So now, let me see here. The referee is, I guess, pointing to the spot in that context. So, those things, I guess, happen. The keeper is up now, I guess, up to the task at this point. Number 10, Mona, they're building their wall. And let's see what Excelsior does with this. Not a bad position, just a few meters away from the D. And let us see what Excelsior. So Excelsior, they tried to go for goal. It went over. All right, so missing out on that opportunity there is Excelsior High School. All right, with just about, I believe, 89 plus minutes here. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. If it is that you're just tuning in, it's Mona leading 4-1 at this point. All right, so Excelsior, Mona. All right, let's see if Mona can get to this one. They do before the Excelsior defender. Let's see if Mona can get this one over. All right, Excelsior defenders are on it. And good defending there from Excelsior. Back there with Mona. Let's see, Mona turning here. Can they get another one with this one? Ball goes over to the far right. And it goes out for a throw-in to Mona. So it's 90 plus minutes, and it looks to be 3 minutes of added time. And based on the stoppages and the changes, hey, that was more than 3 minutes. But I see you're running the clock, so it is what it is. Shot taken, not a strong enough one. The Excelsior keeper holds that one and sends it deep into Mona's half. And there is a pass up there, and an Excelsior player is down. It's going to be a free kick awarded to Excelsior there, I suppose. Just let me see what will happen here in this context. Welcome one, welcome all. If it is that you're just tuning in, all right, welcome, welcome. And a missed opportunity there for Excelsior. And Mona here now. They are advancing here. Good turn. And they lose that one to the Excelsior defenders. And it's going to be a throw in here. Let's see. For and Mona plays down. Should be a throw in for Excelsior, but let's see what happens here. So Excelsior here takes a long shot. Good defending there from Mona. And Mona now moving back with Excelsior. 92 plus minutes here. All right, with Excelsior here, just about the center of the park. Will they be able to get this one through? And they do, but it goes out. All right, so not enough there to get it where it needed to be on target there. All right, so let's see. It's going to be a goal kick for Mona, and they're going to take their little time, I suppose, with this one. All right, in this context, and they are trying to move this one. All right, so Mona here. Moving forward is Mona. All right, Mona here. Let's see here. Mona trying to get across over here. Will Mona get another one? Not a bad, and no, that shot went just a little bit over. Too much there on that one. And we are in, so we have done 93 plus, and the referee signals that's the end of this one. And I like now that I am seeing the Excelsior and the Mona players, they're hugging. Butler is greeting the players, and the Excelsior team, they're not going to feel good about this one, but they gave it their best. Now I see the Mona and Excelsior teammates, they're hugging. So I guess all that physical was just on the field, and that is looking good. We see the Mona team, they go to greet the coaching staff, the officiating staff, the members of the Excelsior team. So here it is. It is Mona winning the Walker Cup. So Mona not leaving the season empty-handed this year. The last year's Manning Cups champions. They are the Walker Cup champions this year. So they're not leaving, this season empty-handed. I know of it. You're going to listen to those updates, interviews from the coaches, play of the match, and we're going to drop the link again so that you guys can come on screen with us just to talk a little bit quickly, and then we're going to get ourselves ready for the next one. All right, so that's the big one coming up, the Manning Cup final. So that another link is designated for that with time, so you will see that. So once you get off this, once we're done here and you get off that one, you'll definitely see that link set up already. All right, so we're not going to be on this same one because we don't want the confusion when persons want to come in and watch Manning Cup. Not everybody is here for the Walker Cup, as you can see. But in the chat here, let me just try and get the Zoom link back in the chat. All right, so you guys can definitely come on screen with us. All right, so just gonna be short. We want to hear from you as well. And for sure. So the link is in the chat there. And I am seeing, let me see, some comments here. Marlon, one job, Catherine. Bring that trophy back. All right, Juanita, Mona, good win. Brown eyes, you say that was safe. So, Mona, a big side. All right, good match, Excelsior. Absolutely. So, we'll definitely wait for those post game interviews just to get a sense of, what is happening. All right. But here, in the meantime, I am asking you to come on over on screen and, let's get interactive. Just share, even if you just like what you hear in here, we really appreciate it. All right. So just come on, say something, and we're going to pack this one up to get ready for the Manning Cup, all right? And that will begin at 6 o'clock, 6:15, all right? But for sure, we'll start about 15 minutes earlier just to get a sense of what is happening. So we're waiting for Davian here to join us on screen. Let's see. I'm seeing Davian is connecting, so we'll just wait for that connection. All right, it's 4-1. Hello, Davian. Hi, Davian. Let me just ask Davian to unmute. Hello, Davian. Welcome. All right, not hearing from Davian yet. All right, hopefully we'll get to hear from you. All right, welcome one, welcome all. If it is that you're just tuning in, all right, it's Mona, who is the Walker Cup champions. All right. And my co-host is getting a sense of, what happened and even the interview just to give you a big roundup before we close this one out. All right. So we're so happy to have you guys here with us. So if you're still in the chat, let us also do roll call. Roll call, roll call. Where are you tuned in from? All right, let us know where you're tuned in from. Kingston, we're in Kingston and St. Andrew. Are you tuned in from? We'd love to pick up the communities as well. Or if you're in the diaspora, where are you tuned in from? In country, I'm a country girl. Let us know where you're tuned in from. Would really appreciate that too. So comment in the chat. So Brown Eyes, if you're still here, where are you tuning in from? SCM Security System. They're now the best. All right, STM. I guess perspectives, huh? Or if you look at the glass half full or half empty. All right. All right. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy. STM, you did make some predictions the other day. Shalom. And Shalom is saying school. All right. All right, fantastic. So let us know where you're tuned in from, which school, Shalom. All right, welcome, guys, and let us know where you're tuned in from. Roll call, roll call. Would love to hear from you guys in that context as well. And I suspect too that later will be greater in the context of the Manning Cup final. So we'll be here for that for sure. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. And again, my co-host is getting some updates. Giovanni is saying Rivoli, Spanish Town, and Mona. All right, you're tuning. So you're at school. While listening, tell the whole of Mona to watch us, Shalom. Mona Road, Mona High School. Yeah, man. Tell them about Voices in Education. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. And and STM is saying, yes, I said then we're looking for your STM. When me call master, no you. Giovanni is saying one Catherine. All right, fantastic. And that comes up later, so that will be on the other link. So let us see here. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Richie, are you ready for us? I see you here, but not seeing you joined via audio. All right, let's see. Richie, welcome, Richie. Talk to us. Richie? Guys, when you come on screen on the Zoom, I want you to talk to us. Hi Richie, welcome. Just unmute your mic and talk to us, Richie. All right, so we're not hearing from Richie yet. And SCM is saying here, unfortunately, Casey, I go win Catherine. All right, we'll see what happens here. All right, welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, you just missed a very good encounter between Excelsior and Mona. Mona won 4 goals to 1. And, Ovi is getting some post-game interviews. Richie. Hi,
Yeah,
Richie,
yeah.
welcome.
How you doing? How you doing? Good evening.
Good evening to you. Good
I'm I'm
afternoon. Talk to
uh,
us.
I'm here trying to watch the match, but I don't know what's happening.
In terms of,
The Sports Max app, that's what y'all watching the match on, right?
you
Like the
have to
live match.
oh, I don't know. You'll have to figure that out with Sportsmax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We,
St. Catherine will bring all the way, for the Money Cup finals.
okay, so
I'm
St.
a Calabar
Catherine.
old boy, so we're anti KC fully. So I'm from Spanish Town, so my parents I'm used to go St. Catherine, so that's why we all go St. Catherine.
Okay, so St. Catherine. So make sure later you come back on the other link, for that final, because we'll be here doing live commentary.
No problem. I'll be here.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, so Richie there saying Catherine later will be greater with St. Catherine. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in a little bit, you'll hear from my co-host regarding the interviews. I can tell you, Team Mona, they're sharing at this point, and we are here listening and waiting for that in the context of that update. So again, we're so happy to have you here. Do not leave without hitting the like button, the subscription button, all right? And also ensure that you turn on your post notification. So tap the bell, select all so that you do not miss any updates. All right. So again, Mona, they are the Walker Cup champions, having won Excelsior 4 goals to 1. All right. So Ovi, I guess in a little bit. We'll hear quickly from Ovi and we'll sign off this one and get ready for sure for the Manning Cup final. And that one is coming up. The link is already up on the channel. Once you go there, you will see it. All right, it's here, it's ready, and it's waiting. All right, so we'll definitely be there for you on that for sure to ensure that you continue to stick and stay with us as we bring you schoolboy football the best way we can in terms of live updates and commentary. And we're not biased. we are country people and we have a country team, but we still be fair to a country team even when them a play, right? Win, lose, or draw. And so we are fair to the thing, and we remember too that, students, they're the ones playing, and win, lose, or draw, support them, man. Rally around them, build them. Don't try to break them. All right. So that is definitely important in this context as well. So again, Team Mona, they're just, I guess, about wrapping up their interviews. All right. So in that context, I believe, my co-host will be coming in just quickly to give us a quick update in the context of this post-game interviews and for us to just call it on this one. Ovi, are you ready for us? All right, so just collecting his thoughts there and just trying to get things ready in terms of sharing with us at this point. So, welcome again. We're just waiting for the post-game interviews. So I'm going to turn this over to Ovi. And Ovi, you can take it away. So just share with us what you can. That's fine.
All right, thank you guys for sticking and staying with us. Just a little bit of information as it relates to the post-match presentation. So number 7, Gordon scored in the 52nd and 77th minute. He was named the player of the match. And he said that, he was really happy to represent his school and, he's thankful to the coach and love the support that is in and around the team. And he didn't speak very long, and they were off. He was wished off to celebrate with the rest of his team, just newly minted, Walker Cup champion. The coach from Excelsior, he said that they had some defensive errors that was really costly, and that's what, sorry, that's what cost them the game. He said that, despite all, they had a good season. There's a good team, and, it's a big move that they could get to the final. And, he is really happy with them. He said he's thankful from management staff, players, right down to the fans. And he's saying that the system that is in place at Excelsior is good and is going up. Something important that he says about, his school too. He said that they need to learn the lesson that is taught from this loss. So he said that they need to use this loss as a lesson, and that's a good point made there by the coach. And he said that that will help them to develop their program at the school. He also alluded to the fact that they have a few players that are going to be leaving, so he's saying that there's going to be 5 players from this team that will stay. He's saying that they're going to try and work on their defensive line because they think that's where they lost, a lot of their games, especially this game. And he's saying that the players up front, they have scored more goals than they have scored previously. So he's really happy that those players will be back next year. And then he's just going to strengthen the back line. So expect great things from Excelsior next year. In short, I think that's what the coach was saying there. And, as is customary for the Mona team, it was the entire coaching staff that came up and they spoke. They said they're elated that they have won this title, the Walker Cup 2024 here. And they said that they have created history. So it's the first time they are winning this one. And they wanted the other trophy, but once that's the Manning Cup, but because they didn't make it there, they decided that they wanted to settle for this one, and they were able to do that. And they said that the system in Mona there, it's a great school, great system in place, and the support was really tremendous from all facets: teachers, staff, students, fans, and the support team around the coaches. And, that's pretty much what they had to say. Craig Butler said that, he really appreciated the time that he spent there at the Mona School. And, he said that there's a good staff in place to continue the development of the players there in Mona. And he trusts them very much, and he called them out by name. He also alluded to the fact that we as Jamaicans should take, keen interest in soccer or football, as we would call it. He's saying it is the highest paying profession out there, and he's saying that he doesn't think that emphasis is placed on it, and he's saying that that's something that should be there. Persons should keep that in mind as it relates to that and continue the develop of young footballers in the country. And he's as he said, he has the system in place, and he knows that those guys will continue to do well at Mona. And pretty much that's it from the presentation side of things. I'm going to pass back over to my co-host because we know we have other business. Should we say other fish to fry? All right, back over to you.
All right, fantastic. So, guys, we're going to call it on this one, and we're going to refresh ourselves and get ready for the Manning Cup final, and that comes up in a few minutes. So, we'll be on in about 45 minutes for that. All right, so ensure that you're sticking and staying with us, and hit the like button before you leave here. Blessings and love, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side, the Manning Cup side of things. All right. Thank you so much for all your support. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you in a little bit.